kept a picture of him right on top her nightstand, dressed in full uniform, luggage inside his right hand. Before the draft he told her that his purpose was to serve, prove his worth, even though deep down he knew what might occur. Overwhelmed by the trauma and sense of loneliness, she took his picture and reminisced before it while holding it. She wrote to him every day, venting about her mournfulness, just praying for the day where he can finally come home again. All she dreamed about was flying away to meet up with a husband who was thousands of miles away. The smile on his face is her motivation to fight through the days. She wanted him back no matter the time or the place, rewatching piles of tapes just so she can hear his voice. A lost soul, so stressed she would tear at points. With her daughter on the way, she's scared of what's ahead. So right before bed, she looks at the picture of him and says,
when you come home, I'll stop this. When you come home, I'll hide it good. I'll never cry again. When you come home to me.
3 agonizing months later, she went into labor, screaming both of her lungs out as the doctors and nurses aid her. A lung was strong, she knew she had to and was gonna be patient. Complications were the last thing she had hoped on facing. Her husband had arrived shortly after it began. Still in uniform, to her room he quickly ran. He was greeted by a doctor outside of the door. The doctor said he's never seen a birth like it before. He asked what happened, how it went, and if they're both okay. The doctor glanced at him and said the baby's doing great. He questioned why it was he couldn't go inside the room. The doctor slowly peered at the ground, eyes full of gloom. He reluctantly looked upward at the soldier's face. He went on to tell him that his wife is in a better place. But before she left, she asked for a favor from me, to write down her final words to you. Here's what it reads.
I saw